Well, how do there, chums? Today, chums, we are in Arcade Paradise VR, and I'm going to show you my 5 top favourite games to play once you've actually completed the game. Got a beautiful car, got a beautiful arcade. No washing machines in sight. Let's head on in and I'll show you my favoritist games. Okay, so these 5 games I'm going to show you, it's in no particular order. Oh, hold on. This one's broken. Let me just fix this. Right, take that, you. Now, this is actually one of my favourites, to be fair. This is in the top 5. I mean, is it the top game? This is called Line Terror. Okay, so what you need to do is avoid those sparkly things around the outside, and to avoid those lines that are flying across the screen there. Even if it hits your tail area, it's going to sever you and you'll be game over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get over here, wait for a second, and I'm hopefully going to decapitate this whole side of the screen. Okay, maybe not. I'm going to make a detour this way as quickly as I possibly can. Make a little square there. It is quite a difficult game, but I'm going to go straight across here now and get that area. And the idea is you slowly take over the screen. Right. Well, it's going over that way, so you know what? I'm going to zoom all the way down here and hope I can be cheeky. Ah! I was too cheeky! Too cheeky! For my own good. Right, okay. Well, we'll get all this area here. Nice. And let's just hope that it stays busy around there. I'm going to have to go for it. Okay, we'll go this way. Ah, it got me again! Am I even going to do level 1 on this video recording? Oh dear. Okay, oh, leg it this way. Oh no, it's got me again. I'm dead. I'm game over. But I really like that game. It makes you think. It makes you think, and it's a fun one. And I really like the music. I like the vibe of this one. It's got a good vibe. So that one's in my top 5. This one is definitely in my top 5. I've completed this. Okay, so this is a roguelike. You don't have these awesome bullets when you first start off, people. This has gone through, I've gone through iteration and iteration. Well, I've got missiles as well. I've got a giant laser cannon. Frickin' heck, take that, you vermin. Well, I really like my laser bullets like this. Swap back to rockets. There you go. Take that, rocket to the face. Laser cannon. Back to those. But there's bosses in this and all sorts. I mean, it's not as good as R-Type in the arcade. But what I like about this is, like I say, it's a roguelike. So even if you die and perish, you get the points and you get all this gold. You can spend it in the shop for all these weapon upgrades, like I've got now. I mean, I'm freaking kick-ass now. I can almost destroy every single ship in every single level. I'm freaking epic. There you go, let's do that, you. Perfect score. There you go, look. I'll show you what I mean. Here comes a boss now. Let's take out the boss. Take that! Kapow! You're done, mate. You're freaking done. The first time you get to that boss, it can take you a good, 2 minutes. Now it takes me a couple of seconds. But look, I've got every single upgrade. Everything is maximum cated, and that's why I'm doing so well on that one. So yeah, that's in my top 5 as well. So that's Vostok 2093. You've got Line Terror over there. So far, so good. Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain. Heck yeah, why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much. Okay, let's head on over. Let's give it a play. So the idea with graffiti balls is you've got this chain up the side and it shows you the sort of colour combinations you've got to go. I mean, the first time I played this, I must have played it for 2 minutes and I didn't really understand what I was doing. So you've got to collide 2 reds to make an orange, and then 2 oranges will collide and make a yellow. So the idea is you need quite a lot of reds on the actual screen at any time so you can start building new chains. But look, there you go, that's knocked into that one. Now if I can knock the orange into the orange, like so, it turns into a yellow. And then 2 yellows, I think, make a green. And 2 greens make a blue. And then 2 blues make a purple. And so on and so forth until you get to the top of that chain. And then it can go on for freaking ever, this game, to be honest. I ended up playing this from the start of the arcade being open till the end of the arcade being closed, which is an insane amount of time, really. I mean, the music in this could do with being a bit better, considering the amount of time you play it for, because you're not going to have a quick game on this. Once you get good at it, you're going to be here for ages. And it's a case of rebounding. It's almost like a game of pool. And you know what? It's actually really quite a cool game. Once you get into it, of course. I mean, when I first got this, I was like, oh, this is terrible. But anyway, that's my top 5 picks. I want to carry on playing this. But yeah, it's so cool. It's a fun game. And it's got some novel ideas in there. So that wasn't anywhere near my top 5. And it grew into being in my top 5. This used to be in my top 5. Blockchain. I love that as well. That was really cool. But yeah, there's some great games amongst these. I mean, there's a few notable mentions. It's like this one here. If you're a fan of Bomberman, this is just a complete rip-off of Bomberman. Yeah. There you go, I've added in a couple of bots. Be a little bloke. There you go, blue hair, red top, why not? But yeah, you put down bombs. It's slightly janky, it's like that guy over there's got stuck almost immediately. I like the X-ray vision. Sometimes you can get yourself stuck just by walking a little bit too far over to the wall when you place your bomb. It's not quite as on point as the old Bomberman games by Hudson Soft, but it's still playable and it's still fun. Good little title, but this is just a little secondary note. So that one's got a secondary note. This one nearly made the top 5. Nearly made the top 5. What else nearly made my top 5 is Strike Gold. This is a lovely little game. You're a little miner, and basically you just have to dig. They're going to match and they're going to automatically fall. So there's a little bit of an element to this, but the main element to this is getting the oxygen, not getting squashed. That's the biggest pitfalls in this game. Getting squashed and running out of oxygen. You can smash these. You can see it's taking up a lot of oxygen. My oxygen's up there. It's up there. Pick that up. So you want your oxygen to get to the bottom of the level. There we go. Because I've got 58% oxygen, I could probably make it all the way down. On level 1 anyway, without having to worry too much about the oxygen. Not that there's another oxygen right there, so lucky me. But what you want to aim for is the gold as well, because you can actually buy power-ups on this as well. So it's almost a little bit of a roguelike, this game. So I'll show you what I mean. I don't know whether I get the choice. No, I don't get the choice there. But if you exit out, when you insert your coin, rather than play, you go to upgrades. And you can use your gold, I mean I've already got 11 gold at the moment, to buy like an extra life or extra oxygen or extra jumps and all sorts of stuff. So you can make yourself a better miner, depending on how much gold you've got. So this is one of those games that you can come back to over and over again. It's very roguelike. Another one that nearly made my top list would be this one, which is a little bit like Streets of Rage. And again, it's roguelike. You can actually power up your actual fighter in here. Yeah, you can see I've already powered him up. You see he's like level 30, power 15, 12 and speed 5, where all the rest are terrible. So I put a little bit of work into one character in there. But that's a notable. You'll notice that none of my top 5 are actually the VR games. And you know what, I might do another video just on the VR games, because this one's fun, that one's okay, this one's great, that one's alright as well. A lot of the VR games are. This one I'm not massively a fan of, but we get into that and maybe the VR rundown of games. But I also want to do my 5 worst games in here as well, the ones that I avoid like the plague. Anyway, hopefully you liked my top 5. Sound off in the comments. What are your top 5 favourites? Until next time, goodbye, and goodbye again. Okay, well, right next to Vostok and Line Terror is another one of my favourites, Communists from Mars. Yeah, I love this. So you've got to protect the city down here from the invaders above. And it's all about sort of timing, because sometimes you can have like the fallout of one of your blasts hit an incoming missile, and the after effects take out the two. Well, see, like that one just got took out. So it's a case of trying to predict where the next missile might come. Oh, that was close. But later, predicting where the missiles are going to come comes very in handy, because wave after wave it gets more and more intense. And your battery's down at the bottom. Oh, yeah, see, I took out that one there, but it's half fluke. No, I took out a UFO. But it's great fun. And if it actually, I let one of the missiles hit one of these cities, and you'll see what happens. Look, I'll take out this one. You get a little sound effect.
There's 5.4 million dead.
Yeah, it tells you how many people in that city have been taken out and how many are dead. The main thing to protect is the satellite in the middle. If that gets taken out, it's definitely game over. But if they take out every single city, it's game over as well. I love that one. And when they do actually win, let's see if we can let them win. I'll take out that UFO maybe. Aha, this one's going to hit my control tower. If that one doesn't, that one will.
Defense facility destroyed. Communists win. Communists
win! Freaking love it. Awesome. Awesome fun, that one. So that's my top 3-ish, kind of. I mean, I'm not putting these in any order. What else do I really like? Oh, I like Barkanoid. Barkanoid is super awesome. So this is like Super Breakout, right? Or Arkanoid. And this is Barkanoid. But you control this little dog instead of a paddle. It's got the same power-ups as Arkanoid. I mean, I know this is Super Breakout from the old Atari 2600 days. But Arkanoid was what it was kind of called in the arcade. But yeah, how cool is that? It's a play on words. Oh, I wanted the lasers! I wanted the lasers! I died trying to get the lasers. Come on! Let's see if we can do this level. This is a fun little game. I mean, even just me trying to show you it, I'm quite eager to try and do the level. Oh, the lasers again! Oh, I got them! I got them! I got the lasers. Slow it down time. Boom, 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 boom. Keep the ball in the air. Yeah! And then when you complete a level, you get to choose which way you want to go. So you can either go Stonecutter or Cherry Pop. You can go Cherry Pop. I think this one's in the shape of a cherry. And there's loads of different levels and all sorts. It's just really, really cool. I mean, look at that. How cool is that? So there are some games in here, especially that roguelike, that keep you coming back and coming back again. I've just got a new life there. But awesome game. Awesome game. This pipe slime game's good. You have to move the pipes around and the slime has to go to sort of like little globules. That's fun. It makes you think, but it's not super fun. This is just a rip-off of Bubble Bubble. And you just got to pop bubbles. You know, you've got a bubble shooter at the bottom. So which other one would I like to put in my top 5? You know what? There was a game that I didn't like when I first got it. And I was like, I really don't like this. And then it got super addictive. And it's this one. Graffiti Balls. Let me show you this.